You're going to love this. Trust me, what you're seeing now is my normal state.
Welcome, I'm Spaghetti King, and today I am going to be talking about why I always have this on in my videos. Yeah, just to say it, I made videos like this in the past, and it's hard to say. On the videos on my channel, I don't believe I physically appeared. The first time I physically appeared, I was wearing a suit. I believe. I don't believe I have any of my previous videos where I didn't. You can watch those videos, they're awful. They're terrible. Actually, they're okay. The video quality and the audio quality is horrible, but everything I say, I'm still for the most part okay with. But, watch them if you want. But, the ones that I appear in, I will be wearing a suit. Not the same ones I have now because I have lost quite a bit of weight since those times, so I have new jackets and new pants that I wear, so this fits a lot better than some of my old stuff back there that I would have. That wouldn't fit me very well. I could probably wear it and it would be like workable within the videos, I guess, but no, I don't come on videos wearing suits that don't fit or whatever. Bloody getting the sleeves good is tough. This works. This right here is some good stuff. I already made a video on sleeves already. The weird controversy of that. And this is good, you see it's just in there, but you can actually see it, from my sleeves. So, that's what I'm talking about. Especially for someone like me who has a problem with sleeves because of the nature of my arms. But, I could make more videos about suits, like finding ones that work for you or whatever, putting on a tie and stuff, etc. Putting on a pocket square. I got one on. My hair is quite the oddity in and of itself. I could probably make a video about that. Whoop. Yep, it's tied. I don't just have short hair, I actually have long hair, and I got this thing too. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what that's about. And there's another one. But my hair faces to the left, so you usually can't see it. But what is it? Yeah, it's to the left. It's to the left. But, why did I decide to wear a suit? Well, I guess I can go into the story of when I first wore a suit, which was at my college graduation. Or not college graduation, high school graduation. College graduation, nothing special. But the high school, everyone gets all dressed up or whatever. And I had never worn a suit in my entire life up until that point. I've been watching a couple videos on how it worked and whatnot. So I was sort of interested at the time, but I had never worn one. At that time, the only time I really dressed in any decent way was when I would go to work. Well, it was like, work experience things, I wasn't actually paid for it. But, you still have to show up and pretty much do the stuff. So, I went there, and, I dressed, whatever. Button-up shirt, dress pants, the usual stuff. And that was the first time I really did that, and at the time I hated it. Because I didn't understand how collars worked, I didn't understand why they worked, I didn't like them. And a lot of them were too tight for me, or too loose for me. I eventually started liking looser ones, like the t-shirts with the collar thing. I like those. And, I tried those out. And, I was enjoying it. Sort of. I wasn't wearing it on a regular basis yet. I still had a reputation for hating and dressing that way at that time. And at the time as well, I did not wear my hair like this. Me wearing my hair like this is a relatively recent thing. And if you're wondering, no, the ribbon there is not actually tied, is what is keeping my hair together like that. That has confused some people, and it's okay if you are confused. It's a trick. It's meant to look that way. But, my hair is long. I actually cut it yesterday, so it's not as long as it is other times, but, yeah. My hair is long. Of course, right now I just pull it out, so it's not going to be, as crazy as it can be. Let me tell you, it is insane. My hair is the most insane thing that there is. But, you know, the reason why I look like this, it all began actually after my high school. I actually went back to school. I did basically another year of school after school, I decided to do. So that was... I did that, and when I went back there, first day, I decided that I wanted to dress well, you know, from then on. I decided that every day I'm going to wear a collar shirt, going to wear dress pants, so I kind of scrounged together what I had at the time, because, you know, back then, I didn't have a lot of, you know, fashionable, professional clothes, really. I wasn't known for that. I only wore it when I did my work stuff, and I didn't, you know, I mean, I did that maybe two days a week at that point. You know. So I did that, and I got this thing to straighten that out. But you know, back then I didn't have much, so I actually had around, I think, 2 pants and like 3 shirts that I really could wear, so I wore those, and you know, I kind of would swap them out, and I'd have to clean them quite regularly back then, because, you know, that's what happens when you just don't have much clothes. You gotta just repeat the stuff you wear over and over. Oh, I might have gotten that a little too far back, not where I wanted it. Okay. Alright. Yeah. So, I decided to put this ribbon in my hair as well at that time. And if you want to know where that comes from, number one, no, it's not a samurai thing. I don't have my hair like this to be like a samurai. Even though you have that in the background there, that sword there. It's not because I want to be a samurai, okay? It's nothing to do with that. It's because I have long hair, and my hair at the time was insane. You know, it's all done now, like my hair's combed and everything, and, you know, it's straightened out, so it's not gonna... It doesn't look bad, but I promise you, when my hair is unkept, it's the craziest thing in the universe. It's unbelievable. At that time, I didn't know how to keep my hair. I didn't know that, you know. I mean, no one teaches you these things. I had to teach myself these things. I mean, you know, if you grow up in some kind of preppy household where they, like, instill this into you, then you'll know it, but I didn't, you know. It was never a big thing in my life how I dressed around, you know. I never even wore, like, a collar shirt thing until I had to go to work, you know. I never even, you know, knew what it was even about. So, started dressing more professionally at that time, and that was just for me. It was just for me. I said, you know, why not? You know, why not? I just, you know, have higher standards and just go and just express yourself more professionally and all that, and just go and do it. So I decided to, and I kind of built up my collection of better clothes throughout time. Got more collar shirts, got more dress pants, etc. And that's one thing about suits. I mean, if you're here for suit tips, I guess. You know, a suit isn't a suit unless you have matching fabric for the pants and the jacket. I'm not going to show you my pants right now because that's kind of awkward. But my pants, actually, okay, this is weird. My pants, these are my pants. These pants are the same fabric as this jacket, you know? So this is a suit I'm wearing. This is a suit, okay? It's a suit when same fabric between the pants and the jacket, okay? So if you think I'm coming into these videos wearing underwear or whatever, no, I'm not. I'm too autistic to do that. If I do that, I feel like an idiot. I just can't do that. So, yeah. You know, it's real, okay? It's real. Believe me. But, you know, at that time, again, this is me after I wore a suit. So my first time wearing a suit, again, it was actually, it was a tuxedo, black tie, actually, my first time I wore a suit at the high school graduation thing. First time I'd ever done that. First time I'd ever put on a button-up shirt Well, no, I'd put on a button-up shirt before. Well, I put on a button-up shirt. First time I put on a tie. First time I put on a jacket. You know, first time I wore dress shoes and stuff. Or was it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was. So, you know, it was all new to me. And at the time I first put it on, I was like, ooh, I liked it. I thought it was great. I thought it was really good. So I got this great feeling when I first did it. It was like nothing else, because you get a real jolt because I'm, you know, I am aware of like historical fashion and stuff like that, and I'm into that. And you know, yes, if you want to say, is your hair based off like wig hair? No, but yes. That's my response to that. I'll leave it at that. It's kind of similar. You know. But it's mine. It's my style. It's not based on anything in particular. But you know, if you want to compare it kind of to that, then yeah, it's kind of like that. So I prefer that comparison to the samurai comparison. I'm not a samurai, okay? I only come closest to looking like samurai when it's short like this. But even then, I'm not a samurai, okay? I'm not a samurai. But yeah, at that time, didn't wear my hair like this either. So I went and, you know, I wore my my tux. It was a tux, you know, it was black tie. It was, you know, there's a difference between a suit and a tux, you know, just to say it. But, you know, went there, loved it. You know, wore a vest as well, loved that stuff. And, you know, from then on, I just kept doing it. And, you know, so when I decided to make videos, I wanted to, you know, for me, it's like, oh, you're presenting for the internet, you're presenting for the entire world. So I'm like, you know what, how about I come in and I'll wear this. I'll wear what I like to wear. I'll kind of make it my image, and I'll be known for it, I guess. Because that's how it is. I mean, you're judged for everything. No matter what you do, you'll be judged. So, you know, if at least I come on, you know, even if my video making is crap, and even if the quality is awful, at least you know that I am somewhat serious, okay? I'm coming in and I'm like, hey, well, you know, what's up, you know? I've gotten ready for it. You at least know that, even if I'm not a video person guy. I mean, I've gotten better at it, but, you know, I'm still not, you know, one of these people who, oh, bloody, I got my video editing course, and I'm on whatever the thing's called, Skillshare, and I'm so smart, and blah, 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 you know, this and that. I was never on that. I don't have your courses and your whatever. I'm a video maker. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a freelance. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I'm just some dude with a webcam. That's what I got. Got like a cheap, free basic editor. That's what I'm working with. You know, whatever. I got a suit. Got my own suit that I got for myself. You know, go to the thrift store, get some. Go and buy. You know, go and get some regular jackets down at the place downtown. Go there. You know. Get it tailored, whatever, you know. I mean, you know, this wasn't tailored. I just got this, and I like the arms, and I like this. You wouldn't get something like this today. What I'm wearing right now, this is old school. It's got 3 buttons, actually. You never see that today. No one gets 3 buttons today. I like the 3-button stuff. One more thing about suits. Because another thing you're supposed to do is you're not supposed to do up all your buttons. People say, oh... And I say, no, that's dumb. I do up all my buttons. Why do you have buttons if you're not going to do them up? I do up all my buttons. I don't do the 1-button thing. See that from these new suits going around, these newbies. You know, whether it's youngins or whether it's like these sports commentators, these people going around, they're just embarrassing to me. I see these sports commentators, they got this super tight-fitting suit. You know, bloody, you know, he's got the 1 button on. That's normal. But his bloody tie is on down low, and you can see it going through his jacket, and it's just like this the super tight suits, whatever we've got now. No, I'm just not a fan of it. No, I'm not, even the modern shirts. The modern shirts, the modern you know, button-up shirts, they are bloody not made for you know, actually being worn with a suit. The classic ones are. They were made to be tucked. You tuck them in, they stay tucked all day. They're reliable, you know. Whatever. They're good at being tucked. They stay. They fit well with the jacket. You can move your arms. You see this? Look at this. You see that? You see how much I can move? You can't do that in this modern, whatever, you know, this stuff. You can't, I couldn't move that much with a shirt on, let alone a jacket, you know, seriously? So, you know. But, so I'll say that. If you want to actually start getting a suit, I recommend go thrifty. Straight up go thrifty. Go to your thrift shop place and just look for something there. You'll find something. Be it from bloody the 70s or the 90s or whatever you find. You'll find something. And you know, work with that. Work with that. And again, if you want a cheap suit, best way is to go thrifty, look for one that has the pants with it, and then there you go, suit, and then go to the tie section, get their ties. Go thrifty, dude. I recommend it. Don't go to the store until you want to go to the store and you have the money to go to the store. I don't really even go to I don't go to the store really much at all. I got shoes from the store. Good shoes there. Because the old stuff, it's all you have to tie them and stuff. I got slip-on new stuff, and it's good other than the fact that it cuts my bloody foot, kind of. It kind of drills into the back of my foot, so that kind of sucks. But it's good. So shoes today are kind of decent, but the suits are just declining. They're just getting worse. And even then, people don't even take suits seriously. All these people, professional people running around, they don't put on a tie. They just go around wearing their little undone jacket and their little open collar shirt, all this. In a sense, it's getting to the point where these people who just go around no tie. I mean, the pocket square sacrifice, I understand. People don't want to put on a pocket square. I understand that. But honestly, it's getting to the point where I would maybe prefer if these people would just not even wear the jacket to begin with and just go dress shirt. Just go solo dress shirt. We're getting to the point where I might prefer that at this point, because these boys are just I just don't think they know what they're doing. Increasingly is what I think we're seeing. So so the main reason why I wear a suit, I guess, to digress about that, is basically it's how I like to dress. For me, it's kind of like a passion. I find it entertaining. I like testing out things, and I like kind of putting on a show with my fashion. I mean, I think most people can tell that. I have a very weird, unique look. I don't really look like anyone else I've ever seen. So, I don't mind having that unique look. I don't mind that my hair is different, or that I'm wearing fancy clothes. I mean, it's not even for today's standards, it's fancy, but it's not really all that fancy when you're really thinking about it. Well, for me anyway. But, it's for me, it's just how I personally like things. Now, how I like to present, and, I can be a bit of a nerd on it, but I'm a bit of a nerd on pretty much anything I'm into, so, And, am I anti-casual clothes? I don't know if I'm anti. Yeah, I probably am anti. Probably am anti for myself anyway. I'm not anti, because I don't really care about lecturing other people. I don't really lecture other people. I'll give other people advice. I like to give other people advice, but I don't lecture them. So it's like, if you go around wearing casual clothes and you've never worn a suit in your life, that's fine. That's what most people are like at this point. Honestly, I'll say this. Butchering the craft is worse than have never participating in the craft. I'll say that. So, if you're seeking advice, then, I'll be willing to give it. But I'm not here to be like, duh, aren't you, I don't know. Aren't you unfashionable? That would be the word. That's a nice critical word. I could have said much meaner words, but that's what it is. Are you unfashionable? Are you wearing cheap clothes? Well, everyone's wearing cheap clothes, and everyone's eating cheap food, and everyone's buying cheap products. Everything's cheap nowadays. Everything's disposable and less impressive. So that's how it goes. It's what it is with everything. Maybe we can name an era off of it or something. But for me, that's really not how I like. I eat less and I eat more healthy, and I have less clothes, but I make them good, and all these things. So that's just kind of how I live. I mean, people have these weird movements they make around it. I'm a minimalist. I'm a naturalist. I'm this and that. I'm just living how I think people should live. That's for me. That's what I think you should do. I think buy less stuff, buy more good stuff, eat less, eat more healthy stuff. Eat an apple a day. I'm just saying in general. I'm not even going to say the slogan with it. Just do it. It's fun. It's good. You know, have your nice, good bread. Have your bananas. Bananas are good. You know, come on, eat bananas. You know, whatever. Have your grapes. Grapes are. How can you not eat grapes? You have grape. How can you not? How can you not eat grapes? You know, so eat them, and and stop eating McDonald's. Not because I hate you for eating McDonald's. There are people who are like anti-McDonald's crusaders. It's okay if you eat McDonald's. Just don't do it every day, or else you're going to shorten your lifespan by at least 5 years. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm looking out for you. I'm concerned about you. I'm concerned about your mental health. I'm concerned about your physical health. I'm concerned about a lot of it. So, for your own sake, please heed my warnings. Okay? I'm not going to say anything else because, you know, it could get more personal or more specific, from now. Also, get some sleep. That's a good thing. That's the thing I need to do. But, you know, it's critical, okay? So anyway, you know, basically I'm just saying be well, do your best in everything, and, you know, be serious, and at the same time be humble and be happy. It's pretty much what I'm saying. So I love you. I'm Spaghetti King. And that'll be all for this. So farewell.